What up, ladies and gentlemen, one and all, old or young, smart or dumb, to a brand new episode of the Gas Station Podcast, the podcast where you get filled the fuck up. I'm your host, Kayczar, and I'm back here once again with my boys. We got Noble Plays, aka Amirul, in the building. Amirul, how you feeling, bro?
Sakit mata tu.
Sakit mata? What the
Yeah,
fuck?
I think my eyes have been really dry this couple of days. So it's like merah tu. And then it's fucking itchy tu je lah. Anything like that. My eyes are like really itchy right now. And the more I
Is it
scratch,
because-
the more itchy it is. So I was like, you know what, don't touch it.
Is it because of the screen?
Yeah, I think because I keluar banyak this last week. I go out a lot and I forgot how blinding suns are.
Yeah.
So I wasn't ready for the sun, and then like I think my eyes a bit affected.
Do you think that staying inside too long has affected our ability to be outside?
For sure.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck
For
yeah.
sure. For sure.
Fuck yeah. And driving though, surprisingly,
Kan?
yeah, your driving effect though. For me, I think like the first couple of days too, memang I don't really drive as how I normally drive. It's like I drive.
I had to readjust myself a little bit.
Yeah, true.
Because you haven't driven, yeah. The most you drive is over dekat only, right? Not like far.
Yeah.
Right?
Serious driving.
Yeah, like I'm thinking like if I want to drive by to JB, I would probably stop a lot. Probably. Last time I would have just whacked. I would probably have to
Straight
stop a
and-
few times. I think, yeah.
Another
Correct.
thing, another thing that needs adjusting for me lah. I don't know about you guys is cakap sorang-sorang.
Right. Right.
I talk to myself a lot, like memang indoor, memang normal lah. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
when I go out, sometimes I forgot I'm outside, and then with the mask also covering, so it's like you feel like people can't hear you, so you just say
Yeah.
things, and then suddenly orang depan you is like, it's like
You're not wearing a mask anymore. We can hear you.
Yeah, I think that took me like I think a couple of hours got to adjust. Babi.
I think that also because tomorrow, today, my colleagues and I are going out to co-work. So like I'm thinking to myself like, okay, when I go to work with them tomorrow, I can't react the same way to certain things. Like, you know, you get a work message and you're like, fuck, or whatever it is. I can't do that, right? But I haven't been in an office space in so long, so it's gonna be weird for me to be like,
You can't like vent out, right?
yeah, I can't just like
keep it
stand up
clean
and
and
walk
warm.
off. Yeah. I just have to like be like normal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Also back with us as usual as Kafka Purp, aka Sashi. Sashi, how you feeling? Good?
I'm good, man. Just glad to see you guys. So yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, we've been away again.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we haven't really discussed among ourselves yet, but you know, we might be moving to a 2 weeks once type of format because everybody's busy and we don't get paid for this. So if anybody wants to pay us for this, then we can do it every week. But yeah,
Yeah.
yes, we don't get paid for this yet. Yes, that's true. Thank you. Okay, let's get straight into it. A few things happened this past couple of weeks. I haven't been keeping up with most of it, but the most recent thing that happened that has taken the internet by storm is a new Foodpanda ad that came out. I think maybe 2-3 days ago. 2-3 days ago, they dropped this ad, and it was basically an ad that featured Alibano and a bunch of different people, Malay and Chinese people in Indian costumes, dancing to a Bollywood song, you know, changing the light bulbs and doing all the typical shit, whatever the fuck it is. Whatever it is. So we just watched the ad. I'm sure everyone has. We just watched the ad. What are you guys' first thoughts when you guys saw the ad? Like, what's your reaction to it?
Tashi, you want to go first? Go. I know.
I wasn't like, oh, this is racist and all that. It didn't hit me at first, like being racist or what. But it definitely wasn't a good ad. Like, in fact, like, I didn't even know what they were promoting about.
Right.
Like Kavi like prompted me like, oh, this is the Foodpanda ad for Deepavali and all that. So when I watched it, I didn't feel it as a Deepavali ad.
I didn't say it was Deepavali yet. Yeah.
Okay. So it just didn't come off as like a Deepavali ad. It just felt like an ad lah. Like
And
In fact,
even
like you don't even know what the fuck they're saying. Also, I think they have to drop this Indian accent, whatever they're trying to do. Like because it's like super unnecessary, though. Like if you want to sing to like Bollywood tune, right? They didn't have to go like to like trying to sound as Indian as possible, whatever that means.
yeah,
Because
Yeah,
I don't
like
think in Malaysia we carried that accent. Only in India they have that accent and all that because it's pekat there.
yeah,
We none of us have like the Indian punya accent or
yeah.
whatever. So I don't know what they were trying to do there. And after that, when you think about it, there have been problems like this before. They it's like almost they're digging their own grave, lah.
Yeah.
If they want to come off being like, oh, this is like showing that macam non-Indian people liking Indian punya culture, Indian food and all that. Okay, but many people might not get it. Many people are going to come off saying you're racist. So as a PR standpoint and total failure.
Oh.
Yeah, though, like you can't expect everybody to
Yeah,
understand like,
it's
oh,
30 seconds.
this like for like other races liking the Indian food and Indian culture. Yeah, you can explain that, but how many people are you going to explain it? You
Yeah.
want it.
wait,
You want your message to be simple and direct.
Yeah.
Foodpanda doesn't have a PC punya department
I'm sure they have a PR department, lah, of course.
If this is
they've
like
been the
the
one.
second,
They've been trying to put out the fire.
It's
yeah,
just
I
that
mean like if it
they-
happened more than once, bro, what the fuck? Fire them,
Like,
cari PR baru.
kind
bro.
like
What the
there
fuck?
have been many ads before this that has been like criticized because of like disgusting issue and all that. So like if you're gonna put out an ad that is gonna cover all the market, you don't want Indian people to buy your food or what? Like as if you don't want Indian people to buy your food. You're like really pissing off like one section of people, right?
yeah.
So I don't know
This is
what
weird.
like how they came off and say that okay, we're not gonna cast one single Indian person. You could have just put one person there. Like
Just
At least,
one.
lah.
at least lah. You could have put one person there. The problem is with these guys, like if they think about okay, we should put an Indian person, they probably would like brown face someone and then say that it's
That's
and then that's
even
gonna be a case because
worse.
that has been a case before. So I don't know lah. I don't know what they saw in this and approved it.
Middle?
For me, I felt like what Sashi felt, but it's like it's weirder sebab macam when I saw because it really macam I remember you don't say it's a Deepavali ad, but the timing and the look of and the thing that they're going for feels like a Deepavali punya tu kan. And like Sashi said lah, I don't know what they're trying to
Achieve.
promote. That's like I didn't get anything like aside from whatever they did do like as an ad. I really
Yeah.
don't get what the fuck are you trying to promote. And then now came to the part where representing tu I mean like
Yeah.
bro, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
It's like
No, everybody's
I
like
feel
coming out
Sashi
and
said
saying
for me one thing it's the whole like non-Indian tapi pakai apa semua and then singing it. Another thing is the voice, like the voice, the way they pronounce stuff. It
Yeah.
does not comes off as like a
Tribute or like a
tribute. It sounds more like making fun of. So I mean, if they
Yeah.
stick to the music saja, I think that's one less problem, I guess.
yeah, just sing normally lah.
Yeah, sing normally, but take the Bollywood punya song lah. People understand now. But
Yeah.
I think they I don't know what the fuck they do.
No,
but
how much
they
you want to bet they would have had one version where they weren't singing that like that and somebody would have said it's not
Yeah,
Indian enough.
Yeah, let's make it like that and all that.
don't
No, the thing is, it's like common kind. Like many non-Indians here love Bollywood movies. I think
Yeah, of
everybody
course.
knows
My
it's
family
part of the
super hard,
Malaysian.
dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's part of the Malaysian punya thing. So I don't think they had to try this hard to push through the message. I think everybody knows. Yeah, Malay people watch Bollywood movies. I'm sure Chinese people also watch Bollywood movies and all that. So I don't know. I don't know what the fuck they.
I think their PR is not local though.
No lah,
Yeah.
it is. It should be lah.
I mean, kalau
They will
local and that you don't have that sensitivity and what the fuck? How were you brought up? You get me?
Yeah.
Like how were you?
Yeah.
brought up? Like,
That's the word, like, I guess. The word sensitivity, like you were not aware of it. Like
Yeah.
people might get triggered about this. Like you should, if like I mean, if you're willing to take the risk, maybe they took the risk lah, but it's not paying off lah.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, the ad itself, take everything else aside, the ad itself is not effective to me. I don't know what they're
Yeah,
saying. I don't
what
know.
I trying to say?
I didn't get anything from that 30 seconds. It's like, okay, there's a Malay family wearing Indian clothes and dancing. That's all I got from it. Like, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Malay family, and then there's the Chinese guy. Huh?
There's
Yeah,
some
there's
random
also a
Chinese-
Chinese guy there. So like, okay,
Chinese
you could have
guy
put
there.
a
Huh?
could have put an Indian guy also.
You
I
could have put an
guess.
Indian food there. Right?
Maybe the Indian guy bringing food or whatever. Come on, man. Easy, man. Easy gila, though.
Okay, so the thing about it is this. When I saw it, I also was very confused. I was like, what is this? Right? And I don't think, okay, wait, I'll give you all the full story first. This is not a Deepavali ad. Okay?
It's a Bollywood. They wrote the Bollywood, Cha.
Yeah.
So I guess it's like. Sorry, Chan. The meaning, I guess, is like P. Ramlee and Bollywood lah.
I don't know if it's that.
Where does P comes from, dude? Why poly?
I guess
Somebody was saying Punjabi.
Yeah,
Punjabi.
some were saying Bollywood means Punjabi.
Yeah.
And some is saying that no, it's P. Ramlee plus Bollywood, so it's Bollywood.
Okay, where's the P. Ramlee in the?
Because if you see the caption, they wrote there, okay, it's from Stay tuned for delivery, Hatisari, a story about a 3-generational household influenced by the love for Malaysian TV, from watching P. Ramlee to Bollywood shows together. So
Yeah. Okay, so actually, this is part of a series of 4 videos. So this family, so there's a video where it's just straight up like Lagu Melayu Jiwang and they're doing this shit. And then there's a video where it's straight up just K-pop and they're all like doing K-pop shit. And then there's a video of like a rap thing, whatever. Oh, you have to put that out. And then it's Bollywood. So what they are saying is this family, I guess the story is all this family watch TV, they enjoy all these different things and they're expressing themselves in different things. That's cool. But you must look at, you said it, Miro. I mean, it's too close to Deepavali for us not to look at it and immediately think this looks like a Deepavali ad. Why is there no Indian people inside? What the fuck is going on? Because they came out with the whole thing lah, and I think I don't know if she's really the marketing director, but the Indian lady is the marketing director. Okay.
Yes.
And she came out and said, no, this was not about none of that stuff. It's about a Malaysian family who enjoys different cultures. And I guess they're trying to say you can get all the food from all these different cultures in the app or whatever the fuck it is. I kind of get what they were trying to do. It just comes off as weird. And even if it wasn't a Deepavali ad, I don't think it hurts to put one Indian player in there. It would have softened everything.
Like you don't like, okay lah, this might be us like intruding your creative process by saying you should have casted an Indian person.
Yeah.
But that Indian person could have saved your entire ad.
Yeah.
So coming to like on a PR standpoint, you could have saved your ad by just casting that one guy.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, your quote unquote Malay ad was rock kapa, diva kapa, some shit like that. Okay, that's kind of, it's Malay music. It's not Malay culture to the point of like the dressing or it's nothing to do with actual Malay culture. You want to say K-pop? That's also just music. It's not. The dressing is not the traditional dressing of the Korean people. It's just the way K-pop people dress. This one is you wearing our traditional outfits.
Yeah.
You wear everything straight up with all the bindi, all this stuff. You're wearing the whole traditional outfit. Like Indian people in Malaysia just walk around like this every day like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They
So
could have like K-pop, like wear normal stuff clothing.
Yeah.
And then like just dance to the song. But I still like, okay, makes sense. And then another problem, you know what, for me, is the fact that they casted if it's just for Malay family, and I understand all. Macam I am like, okay, it's a Malay family, like watch TV apa semua. But then there's a Chinese guy there. It feels like that's why like it doesn't feel inclusive.
It feels like you being a bit like you pushing a button, right? Like
like
there's a Chinese dude, but there's no Indian people.
Yeah, if the Chinese guy is not there, I think it would be like softer, the blow, because
correct.
It's a Malay family in like different music. Orang nampak.
Yeah.
So now when you put a Chinese guy there, it looks like a celebration.
Yeah.
And when you don't include
just like just make it seem like you invite this Indian guy lah.
Yeah.
Easy, done. Now you already satisfied the quota already.
it's because to me it's like I think it's just I don't know what to call it. Maybe ignorance. I don't know. I don't think that's the right word, but it could be ignorance. But it's like I'm sure that's why like when I watched this, I was thinking to myself, right? When you make stuff, especially ads, right, or movies or whatever the fuck, right? Please go through this thought process of like look at every angle. How are people going to see this?
Yeah.
Don't think that oh, this is gonna be amazing. We are promoting perpaduan Malay people in Indian clothes. Yes, okay, but look at it from a different angle and figure out what could people possibly say, because people are gonna say shit.
True.
You're putting this online, people are gonna say shit. It's not like back in the day where there was like an ad in the newspaper. Nobody's gonna say shit. Like, you know what I mean? Have that thought process, and also I think, um, what was the more important conversation was not. I don't think the conversation really was about insensitivity. Is that a word? Yeah, insensitivity. I think it's more about opportunity. I think it's more about like, okay, these people at the end of the day, these people are getting paid to do this ad. Adibano probably got a fucking 6-figure check for doing this shit.
Really, goddamn.
I'm sure she probably charges a fuck ton for this kind of shit, you know?
Yeah.
And I think, but for me, it was more so like, we also need to eat, what? Like how hard do we have to work? We just want to work, no? We're not asking for handouts. This is like we be asking for a job. We want to go and work. We want to be part of this ad. There are content creators. How many Indian content creators you can put
Yeah.
in? I don't know
think
who the
that's-
fuck the rest of the
That's
people were, but
that's another case juga lah. When we talk about macam, especially the advertising agency, and like all three of us are from advertising punya background. All three of us, and all three of us can say that when it comes to like finding talents, Indian punya representative is always jarang gila.
yeah, and it's always the same 3-4
Jarang
people.
gila. It's always the same 3-4 people, and then it's always like typecast.
Mamak
Typecast
store in football ads and all that shit.
Yeah,
The
in
thing
the
is,
football-
right,
yeah.
they keep saying that macam, oh, these guys are not reading it. It's actually part of the series, like
Yeah.
4-part series and all that. But how sure are you your ad and macam has educated the people about this information that it's a 4-part thing? Not everybody, like I didn't even know anything about this.
Yeah, that's
This
right.
is the first thing I'm watching the series. Obviously, I'm gonna come into like a judgment, right?
Yeah.
No one is gonna sit down and watch all 4
Or
ads.
it's not like,
Like,
you
back to
didn't
back, you know.
educate the people enough, I would say. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't know
I
anything about it.
forgot. Dude, whoever Foodpanda hired and the agency for this, and oh my god, that agency sucks ass.
I don't know. It could be internal. I'm not sure. But
Really? I don't think it's
it could be,
internal,
I
dude. I think it's agency, dude. This is stupid as shit.
yeah, and it would have been a big agency because it's a big company. So
Yeah, I guess. I don't want to sebut, but maybe.
But no, that's the thing, that to Sashi's point, lah. Like that's why I saw a lot of people saying, "Oh, you see, y'all all jump to conclusions," when actually it was, how the fuck you expect me to know? And when I see this ad, I'm not gonna try and go look for the other ads. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I saw this, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm going to Twitter.
Yeah.
I'm going to where I'm going to tell my friends.
Even
Like,
even in your caption, your description, you didn't write this is part
part
of
1 of
the.
4.
Yeah, you
whatever.
didn't even write anything like that.
Yeah,
So how am I supposed to know anything about it?
yeah. You basically you didn't think it all the way through. Your presentation was not foolproof. You know what I mean? Like there's too many ways.
loopholes.
Yeah, it's too many ways. And
Yeah, at this age, and especially advertising, and I think whenever you want to come up with an idea of an ad, whether you like it or not, and the first thing that you need to think of is PC, though.
it's not just that. I don't think it's just that. I also think that it's a big problem, lah, because you go into a lot of agencies and there's not many Indian people for the most part, and you get a room full of Chinese people or Malay people, whoever, deciding how our Deepavali campaign is gonna go. And it's like
It's not,
how
it's not PC, yeah.
not PC, you just won't get it right. You know what I mean? Like, and the conversations that they are having, it just won't be right because you don't know anything about the culture. You don't know anything about
Yeah.
what's right, what's okay to say, what's not okay to say, whatever the fuck it is. You don't have that. I think that's, for me, it's not, yeah, okay, the ad, whatever, it could be better, whatever. But for me, it's more so about opportunity. You know what I mean?
Faham?
Like why was there nobody in there, Indian flair in there, somebody who would have seen this and be like, nah, I don't really do this shit or whatever.
Yeah.
Or why? And it's not just this ad I'm talking about. I'm talking about just the
I think they
industry
should
in general.
have more like people lah. Kalau ada seorang pun, and if that person is brought up in a household where it's like modernized apa and doesn't really care, they're
Correct,
gonna
also.
oversee this. They're gonna oversee this. For instance, like, macam the Foodpanda punya lady tu lah.
Yeah.
Like maybe sebab dia seorang je, so
Yeah.
if she overlooked, then that's it lah, terlepas lah. So you
Yeah.
need more people. You don't. It's about sample size right now. At this age,
Correct.
it's sample size. And the technology that we have right now, sample size is like easily attainable. It's just a matter
Yeah.
of do you want it or do you not want it. That's it.
Yeah.
Can
Yeah.
like, what the fuck though? Foodpanda.
So I think I agree with what Kavi said earlier. Like, it's not exactly like a Deepali ad. It's like a Bollywood themed ad, but the timing.
Yeah.
I think they didn't think of the timing really well. People will probably approach this like a. You see Indian punya baju and all that, you're gonna hit like, oh, okay, it's a Deepali ad.
That's the thing. Yeah.
So that's the thing. They didn't.
And the
think
Chinese
it
dude, right?
through,
You see the Chinese dude, and it looks like, oh, did they invite him to the house to eat? Like, is this like some Diwali? What's going on? Like, it's all, and you can't tell me, oh, the Chinese dude is actually the K-pop dude from the other video. How the fuck would I know that? Like,
That's
Okay.
the thing. There's so much of like loop out, and then and you can't be mad at the client. I mean, the customers to be like, oh, you didn't know about this, then how you're wrong. But dude,
if
I'm
you're
not gonna go and watch all the ads. I'm just gonna watch this. I'm gonna get this and it, and
unless you made some shit that's fucking fire, and we've all seen the
that's
the
the thing.
first three. Like,
Everybody knows about this ad.
Yeah.
Everybody's well educated. Okay,
Yeah.
now you approach, but your ad is so obscure. Nobody knows. You only got viral because of this
Dah
thing.
lah unlisted. Like
Yeah, now you've unlisted this thing.
yeah, they have to lah. They have to.
Yeah
I
lah.
mean, what are you gonna do? You can't just keep it up,
damage
right?
control. Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
you can't
okay,
just keep
okay.
it up.
Sekejap. We talk about ni kan. Okay, if you guys can make the ad even worse than, what would you add?
Yeah, like I said, lah, cast like some other guy or girl, brown face that person.
No.
Imagine
make
it as
make it even worse. Not even better.
I would make it like
even more
literally.
super like trigger warning punya video. If they could
I would make it like it's Deepavali morning and then like the mom is like doing the shit, the Indian people use the shit, the fire, some shit like that, or like the mom bringing muruku to the Chinese dude, like super in your face that they are pretending to be an Indian family.
Yeah.
They light up the lilin apa semua kan.
Yeah. Whatever it is, whatever they make fun of us for, have henna and all this kind of shit.
And then they invite people to makan in their home, and not a single Indian person comes
Yeah.
to.
Oi,
They invite all their friends Melayu and Cina je.
Yeah.
Oi.
Then more confirm kena jadon.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, again, for me, it's less. It's insensitive, yes, but it's more so about opportunity, for me. It's at the end of the day, how much do we have to work? How much do we have to prove ourselves to be able to be in these certain rooms that these decisions are being made? How much do we have to prove ourselves to be directing these ads? Or we know like people, Kavi, all so many friends of ours who are great at what they do, and like how long will it take for one of us to get through to be like, oh, Raffler is now in the ad or directing the ad, whatever the fuck it is. It's too much lah. It's like you cannot marginalize a community and then do on top of that do shit like this. If you already if you say like, nah, like the industry memang is very welcoming and there's so many, not just Indian people lah, even like Sabahan people, Sarawakian people, like all this type of stuff, right? If you say, nah, we have all those people and then you fuck up, then it's like, okay, this one person is fucked up. But like Sashi said, this is not the fucking first time. We had the Guardian thing happen a couple years ago. Like, people are doing this shit.
That one Laila Majnun thing, right?
Yeah.
Blackface, right?
Dude,
Yeah.
the blackface thing, I mean, let it go, man. Benda tu dah lama tu kan. No, not let it go of that thing. I mean, let it go of that story, that dongeng. It's no longer applicable now. Like,
yeah, I mean,
shouldn't-
because
should not-
back then they had the idea that if your skin is brown or darker a little bit, you're dirty or some shit, which is obviously not true and not the way to sell a product anymore. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
that's the thing I'm like so baffled about. No? You're trying to sell a product. You have to pander to every people. Correct? You want everyone to
I
buy.
think that's
You're
what
not
they thought they were doing though.
you're not like a niche punya like market. You're a food business. You're
Everyone
selling
fucking eat.
everybody eats. So try to make it as safe and clear as possible. Why
Yeah.
even take the risk?
I
Your
don't
food,
think.
bro.
See,
Your
that's the
food
thing,
business,
bro.
bro.
I don't think they thought they were taking risks. I think they thought they were doing exactly that. Okay, we're gonna have the Malay song and the K-pop and the rap song and the Indian song. Everybody gonna love this. It's everybody's thing.
Most people are like mad because it's like, oh, this is the worst Deepali ad. But then the defense is it's not even Deepali ad. Okay,
Yeah,
cool. But
it's still a
how
bad
are,
ad.
how are people supposed to know? Though?
Yeah.
Like you have to watch the others first to know this, but not interested, man.
Man,
I didn't know
dude,
about it.
dude, please, I pray somebody from Grab is watching this part of our podcast
Oh, whack.
This is the
and hire
chance, though.
us for like how to recounter, because I'm pretty sure three of us like super mega genius. We can get them like
Yo, this is the perfect time for Grab to come up with an ad with like a bunch of like every race in it and like proper.
you know what I would do? I would just do simple like the top shot makanan kan, but every time different food datang, different song datang, it still shows whatever the
Yeah.
fuck Foodpanda want to show, but
Yeah.
not having the risk of gaduh.
Yeah.
Dude,
so
Foodpanda, it's
weird,
that
man.
fucking easy, man. It's not hard.
It's just weird, lah. It's
Also, it's cheaper
Yeah.
Foodpanda. What the fuck are you doing?
yeah. So,
Shit, man. Many people are gonna boycott Foodpanda, though.
No.
yeah, but actually,
okay.
Foodpanda kind of trash, lah. Actually,
On top of not just their bad ad, you know, on top of how they are not just Foodpanda, I think Grab juga sama. The amount of money they take from the penjual.
yeah, Foodpanda is the worst.
Yeah,
It's the
they
most.
take like a lot, right?
And then remember, just last year they had that issue with the workers also.
Yep.
How much the workers are getting paid and how much they work and stuff like that. They've had issues, lah. I don't know why, but they still survive, lah. Because at the end of the day,
Tak ada competition.
Oh. people still gotta eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, though.
Yeah. Okay,
That's
pause.
why
I
we
need
are-
to drink water.
Grab food is 100 times
Minum,
better
minum,
than
minum.
Panda trash.
I'll be right back. Sorry.
Lagi minum. Panda done fucked up again, dude.
Yeah, man.
Is Foodpanda Malaysian punya company ke bukan?
Is it? Food
What if it's Winnie the
Panda.
Pooh punya?
Foodpanda is headquarters is in Singapore, Berlin, Germany. Wow. I think not Malaysia one, Chang.
Singapore?
Headquartered in Berlin, Germany. The Asia one is headquartered in Singapore.
Oh, so it's originally
Yeah.
German punya ni
German
lah.
company.
But we
Yeah, but
answer
they have
to the
offices,
Singaporean kan? We answer to the Singapore punya ni kan?
No, there's office here also.
The Asia one is headquartered in Singapore. Maybe they have a lot of other smaller branches here.
Yeah, there's a Bangsa South. They have an office. Foodpanda.
Probably they came up with this love.
Stupid shit Foodpanda.
Yeah,
Hey,
again,
Dude, you
it's-
know another thing that why I
So
prefer
I'm
Grab.
expecting Foodpanda doing another ad for Deepali specifically.
that's what people were saying. They were like, people were like, oh, okay, so this is not the Deepali ad. Now we're gonna go look at your Deepali ad. Your Deepali ad better be proper, because then if that also,
Redemption, bro.
The Deepali ad will be like trying to pander so much it's going to be
Super,
cringe
yeah.
as fuck.
yeah.
No, I think that's not gonna be it's gonna be on like all Indian cast punya, and then like they speak in Tamil.
yeah, for sure, like
the whole
super-
9 yard, man.
Yeah, for sure they go
Confirm.
all the way. You got what?
They're going to push the
What do
boundary.
you call it? Over what? Over. So what?
Overcorrecting.
Overcompensation.
Overcompensation.
Yeah. They got 3 weeks. They got 3.5 weeks to figure out.
How is that?
Hey,
Probably the editor in the room is like, fuck, delete.
Foodpanda, please
Whatever
fix your
ad-
shit.
Whatever ad they had before, they're like, fuck, we can't use this. Next.
Because dude, I'm pretty sure if they fuck up the Deepavali punya ad and it's gonna affect your Deepavali, you know. Your Deepavali confirm is not gonna be that much more fun, but people will be talking about this.
Yeah, of course.
And this is like,
Of course.
if jadi, and this is like my first Deepavali ever, I want to go see, man. Please, Foodpanda, do
Hey,
not fuck
Deepavali,
this
wanna
up
buy
for
food
me.
for them. Like, don't use
Don't
Foodpanda.
use
fuck
Foodpanda.
this up
Don't
for
use
me,
Foodpanda.
dude.
No way, no way, no way.
Or the best
Yeah.
way is skip watching the ad until after Deepavali. That way, we still
What do you
win.
mean?
If the
What do you mean?
the ad is bad, and you don't watch it until after like
Oh,
sebulan
okay.
after Deepavali,
Yeah.
kan?
No,
So at
it's
least
crazy.
like, Deepavali is
The fact that
finished.
they can't even like not release a Deepavali ad in.
They cannot. No, they cannot already.
They have to release a
Yeah,
Deepavali ad, you know.
Yeah. Because they already came out with this whole thing. That's not the Deepavali ad. That means, okay,
Okay, that's the thing.
there has to be a Deepavali ad now. Like,
And if they
and
don't do Deepavali ad, oh, lagi racist.
lucky they say, oh, why every other.
Terus, they damn throat, you know.
Oh, they dug
They
their own
start.
grave.
They have to go shoot now.
They are in the meeting room right now. I guarantee you, still talking about this shit. The fuck how? Like, it's not hard, guys. It's really not hard. It's not hard, especially if you have somebody from that race when it comes that time, right?
Yeah,
If you have
tell
Chinese
you-
people doing, Chinese people during Chinese New Year to tell you, okay, this is what the fuck we want to do. Malay people for Raya do that. Whatever race, if you have those people,
just
it's so
have-
easy.
Couple of Indians in a story and One Direction team, keep a couple of Indians. Just
Yeah,
go with their idea and then
Yeah.
try to tweak it into your brand punya module.
yeah. It's not that hard, guys. It's not hard to not be racist.
you know-
I wouldn't call this racist lah, but you know what I mean, right? Like it's not hard to not. I don't understand. Lah. Some people,
Not the inclusive like if you not having any of them to be in your discussion, just like
yeah,
just discuss lah.
yeah.
No, you
Yeah,
know
I
what would be cool lah if Foodpanda do?
What?
If they make a Deepavali ad, and when I say they make the ad, I mean like from the core, like from the ideation sampai ke execution, and then to the final product, it's all like 100% Indian saja buat, and I think that would be cool, man. Like in that ad, you can see behind the scene apa semua, kan. I think that would be
I think if they show that now, then everybody will be like, you fuck you lah. Now you're trying to be all, hey, actually, we all got like, we have 10,000 Indian people here. What are you talking about? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but at least like macam it's all 100%, like from like all the
No,
money goes to like situ. You get me? From the
I
start,
don't,
like,
I
the
don't.
start of
They won't do this kind of shit, lah, bro. I mean, they might do it, but not actually hire people. So they can do that as well. If I want to just shoot an ad to show that the people who shot the ad were Indian, I can just hire Indian actors and make them look like they worked on the ad. You know, fuckers do shit like that.
Okay, true.
You know what I mean?
true.
At the end of the day, it's just be inclusive. It's not fucking hard to have people from those races and listen to those people and don't do dumb shit lah. It's super dumb. When I first clicked into the ad, I was very confused. I was like, okay, what the fuck is going on? Like, okay, where's the Indian people? I was waiting. Shit, it ended. Fuck. I was
No,
like, you
and then
fucked
they
up.
had like one close up of a Chinese guy. I was like, huh? Wait, what the fuck? I know he's
Again.
handsome, but what?
Again, it's great. The idea of course Malay and Chinese people also celebrate Diwali. Of course.
Of course,
But-
it's true.
Indian people also celebrate Diwali, you know what I mean? Like,
At least invite lah Indian people juga. Babi tu dia orang ni.
Just make it seem like one scene, like you invite a couple of Indian friends. Like, hey,
yeah. Since it's the Malay family house, right? Okay, you
Just
invited
have
your
a
Indian.
Foodpanda rider kan. Indian kan datang bawa makan lepak sekali, menari sekali. I mean,
Yeah.
like, it's not that
Actually,
hard, dude.
yeah. Actually, that is the simple fix. It could have been the Foodpanda rider was the Indian player, and then he joined them to makan and dance.
Yeah,
all.
I was like,
probably he
what the
suggests
fuck?
them the song to play.
Yeah.
Very easy, though.
Like if he came in and was like, no, not this song.
No, not this song. Play this
play
song.
this one. And then it could have been nice. You know what I mean? It would have been funny.
You know what? They should hire us, man. They should really hire us.
Yeah, please.
Hey, come on, what the fuck, though? We're all film students, girl. We got more ideas than you fuckers.
That's the thing, bro. That's the thing. A lot of the people in these positions doing this stuff, they're not
Oh,
like
they have no idea, though.
They have no idea, and they a lot of times they think that things like this. I'm telling you, in their heads, they were like, "Wow, we're gonna
This
kill,
one made more power punya idea.
gonna kill the game, bro. Everybody gonna love us. The people who love rap music, we gotta fucking bro. That ad is so not fucking annoying. It's like a prerequisite now, right? You have a campaign, you gotta have a rap version of whatever the fuck you're doing.
Yeah.
I know the song is, it has to have a rap version of it.
Correct.
And hire some dude. I'm sorry, I don't know who the guy is. if you are an actual rapper, I apologize, but I don't know who the fuck this dude was. Like, you know what I mean? Like, didn't even hire someone. Like, you know what I mean?
And there's so many Indian rappers right now, kan? What the fuck?
Yeah, but no, but that one wasn't Indian, lah, so that's fine. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean they what? They did not even okay.
Okay, cool. Let's wrap that shit up.
Gerak. Tak ada apa.
Hopefully they learned from it. Hopefully they don't do this again. I say that. Hopefully.
Yeah, man. Keep your ads safe and clear, though. Serious.
Yeah, and there's a lot of other ways to make ads that are disruptive or whatever the fuck
Do
it
you
is.
guys want to make a bet?
That they do this shit again next year.
Like they do this shit again. Okay, next year maybe.
I should lose.
Like just any time, like they just do it.
I don't think they will do it anytime in the next year or two, lah. But
No,
maybe.
tak kisahlah, but they gonna do it ataupun tak.
For sure, I'm definitely gonna lose the bet.
Definitely, because people now will be looking at them really closely.
Yeah, so they won't do it now. But
The next hurdle is definitely the Deepali ad that is gonna
I'm gonna put RM5 for like they're gonna do it again.
Okay,
So
I say they will do it again also. Not soon, but they will do it again now.
They will do it again. So you RM5 also?
Yeah, sure.
Sashi,
Let's go.
RM5.
Yeah,
So we got
sure.
RM15 here. Okay, we got RM15 here. Anybody wants to join in? Bervin, you want to join in? Just bagi to Kavi.
Yeah, hopefully you learn from it and don't do this stupid shit again. Okay, that's pretty much it about that. I do have some good news that I'm sure everybody has seen, but I do want to bring up. Government has finally announced that they are not working towards that. They already want to do this, and it's just a matter of getting it to pass or whatever. They want to decriminalize attempted suicides, which I think I was reading about it today, and I was like, this is such a dumb law, and I'm glad we finally got here, but I don't know why this law was in place in the first place.
Yeah, like I feel sad the fact that we feel glad that this law is actually fixed.
Yeah,
Like you know
it
it shouldn't have been there in the first place. Like what?
Somebody wants to kill themselves, and you're like, all right, go sit in jail. Great solution.
But
Very good
let's
solution.
think back of when was this law first made? I don't know when.
Probably long time
Longest
ago.
time, right? I mean, like longest time people don't really have what do you call that? Mental awareness sangat kan.
Yeah, I guess, but I mean, they could have done this 10 years ago, at least 20 years ago.
At least 20 years ago though.
Yeah,
10 years ago.
you could have figured that out. I'm
Like,
pretty
what's the
sure-
logic though?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, because it's either fine or jail, right? Like last year, I came out the case about the guy who was like super in debt, like heavily in debt, and then he attempted suicide, failed, and then they fined him like 20,000 or some shit.
Then he wanted to jump tu kan.
Yeah. And then I
This is
guess they
like
foiled his
FCO.
attempt. Then they fined him 20K on top of that. This dude is in debt so badly.
He
wanted to
wants
kill
to end it all, bro.
Yeah, over money, and you're like, okay,
Nah,
we
you can't end it all. You have to pay first.
So
Fuck.
for the people who have wronged before, how pengampunan?
That's another thing that they have. That's why there's a process that they have to go through, not to try and figure out that stuff lah. According to normal law, which is stupid lah, it's the same as legalization of weed in America, right? If you were prosecuted at the time when the law was in place, then they cannot just take you out just because the law is no more, because at that time you committed crime. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though we've decided now that, like, let's say America, even though we decided now that weed is
Broke the
legal,
rule back then.
at that time it was you broke the law, so they cannot just be like, okay, now since it's legal we let you out, which to me kind of stupid also lah. Like,
At least reduce though. What the fuck? Can
reduce sentence or
reduce though.
So, if someone committed suicide and the person dies, will the family member, anyone get punishment or anything?
No lah,
Any fine? No fine, nothing.
Bro,
no, but that would be
horrible.
crazy, bro.
That is so
What the
horrible.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
Civil war though too, I think.
Oh fuck! No, of course not, dude.
It's
Sorry, though. I was like thinking, like, okay, how the fuck?
Like, hey, we know your son
I
committed
know you're
suicide, but
grieving and all that, but here's 20,000 you need to pay up.
Yeah. No.
Tu paling troll sial if they actually did that.
Nah. But I think it's a step in a good direction. I think a lot of suicides have been happening in the past couple of years. Our rate has gone up severely because of lockdown and shit like that. So it's I'm glad we can get over this stupid
Like
law.
you
lah.
say just okay. Another thing that I lari sikit topik lah. Like you said
Yeah.
just now about legalization and
Hmm.
marijuana, because I think recently wasn't it like Syed Saddiq who brought this up in Parliament about
I think so.
medication
Yeah.
use
I
purposes.
think so. Yeah.
Man, the future looks kind of pretty fucking lit in terms of like moving forward. You get me?
Hmm.
Like
Yeah.
relaxing
I mean, it's
certain
in
laws.
place lah.
It's
Really,
not just
hopefully they
about
approve it lah.
it's not just about like legalization of marijuana, and then like for instance macam the suicide thing.
Hmm.
Like we are moving towards like a more how do you say it, more safer, I guess, future. And
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the and like the fact that it's brought up by young people and should have like been given like enough evidence that you know what, old fucks, it's time korang chill.
Oh, lah, I
To
mean,
hire more young people in the politics system, though.
yeah, it's the same thing we talked about with the Foodpanda. They had to have more inclusivity, more young people. You know what I mean?
Just because they're young doesn't mean like macam, oh, that's good experience, but you're not doing any good job pun.
No, at this point,
So-
then we don't have experience when it comes to like doing the job, but we have more experience of what's happening outside,
Yeah.
what's right or what's wrong.
The
it's in a
pulse
way,
of the people.
you need
Yeah.
us, we need you. It's not like just because you're older, you're a senior. It should be like we work together kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's why I have so much problem with like seniority punya ni. That's why I can't enter dom asrama,
Yeah.
because I have huge problem with this. If someone just came to me, hey, I'm your senior, just respect me, bro, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, dude. Like, it's one of my
Yeah.
biggest fucking pet peeves. So that's why I have huge problem with old people now. Like, bro, you could have just worked together side by side with us and make everything
Respect
better.
me
And
because
you
I'm
just,
old.
yeah, you demand respected just because you're old, bro. Prove that your old ageness came with the sage advisors, like experience.
Yeah.
Instead of they're being childish,
Wisdom.
bodoh sia diorang ni.
If you're like Uncle Iroh from Avatar, I don't mind.
I don't
You
mind.
smart guy.
He damn
Thank
chill.
you. He damn chill.
He's more hip than Zuko, dude.
Yeah, he more ahead than the young guy. He
Yeah.
knew what he was supposed to do from the start.
Yeah.
Like that, I don't mind. Like, I think you're right about maybe we don't know how to do the job, but I think that's simple as getting the training to do the job.
Yeah.
That's all it is, right?
Yeah.
You can't just say, "Oh, you all just have ideas, but you all don't know how the process." Well, okay, teach us the process, then we can do the job. Like, it's not that
Then you
difficult.
take my job.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's gatekeeping, lah. If they
Yeah.
know the entirety of how everything works, then now fuck, why would they need me, right?
Yeah.
Which is stupid, lah.
They don't see the bigger picture. Like, for instance, you let us take control and stuff. We make Malaysia a better fucking place. Not just for us, but for you, you know. I think that's like lack of trust. They don't
Yeah,
trust
but-
us to like repay them. Not repay lah, not to. I think repay lah. I think the word say repay them back. Like, yeah, we saw what the fuck you did. You opened the door and you showed us what's wrong.
Yeah,
And we are gonna fix it, but that doesn't mean that we're gonna cage you in the fucking penjara ke apa after we
Yeah,
grow
yeah,
up. Like, bro, we just want a better future, not just for us, for the younger self, and also for you. You know, we want you
But-
to
but
chill when
I-
you get old.
I guess the thing is also you have to understand also a lot of the stuff, a lot of the issues or whatever, the way we feel about things. And we think all young people feel the same way that we feel. That's not the case. You know what I mean? It's yes, of course, there's a big group of us who feel the same way about certain things, but there are certain other things that young people, people our age, who don't agree with this on a lot of
Yeah,
stuff.
a
A
lot.
lot of people our age are racist as fuck. A lot of people younger than us are racist as fuck. All this kind of stuff. Like the whole idea of maybe even removing like your race from your IC and your birth certificate, whatever the fuck it is. We're all Malaysian. Young people are also against this. You know what I mean? That whole thing where they came up last week and said that only Putra people can buy shares from Putra from companies that have 51% Putra ownership,
Mm.
which actually is in part of some of the laws that if you want to open a business over a certain valuation, you need to have a Putra partner with
True.
over 51% share. So what does that mean? Like, it's fucking crazy, right? But we look at it, and you, Mirul, and a bunch of my Malay friends like, what the fuck is this crazy shit? But there were a lot of people who were like, good, we deserve this. So you have to understand, like, yes, it's a young people thing, but it's also just people lah. You know what I mean? Some people are just fucked up, bro. Like, cannot do anything.
But at least we
That's
could
the
have
Yeah.
tried lah. We could have tried, just bagi let us handle like the people of our generation punya yang bodoh-bodoh ni. You get me?
Mm.
It's not just we have to handle them. We gotta layan the old people juga. So might as
Yeah,
well
that's
just
true.
leave it to us. Let we just handle the people our age. You chill.
Yeah.
Like bro, you already got enough money, man. What the fuck, dude?
Nah, I maintain. I was saying this to my girlfriend last week. I was like, I think if you want to be a politician, I think you just have some little bit of bad in you.
Not bad, like badass, like evil,
Yeah, you see.
Yeah.
Not
I think
like like bad. Yeah,
there's something.
you have to have
I don't
that,
know, if you
that certain amount of ego, that god
Yeah.
complex. You gotta have
because
that.
you're basically you're saying like, hey, I should lead this whole country. Who the fuck are you? Like, it doesn't matter who you are. Even if that person is a good person and becomes a good prime minister, whatever, there is still a little bit of that ego and all this bad shit.
Because
It's
you can't
impossible.
have a passive leader, man.
You can't have a passive leader.
Like
It's
our leader
difficult.
right now, I feel he's a
Dude.
bit passive.
Dude, I totally forgot that he's our PM now.
Yeah,
Today I
our
was just
passive boy. Because-
scrolling Twitter and I saw somebody wrote there PM Ismail Sabri and I was like, oh shit, I forgot. That's our PM now. I totally forgot he even existed. Like,
He lacks the charisma.
yeah,
That
no
guy
charisma.
just follow, Like, yeah, I mean, if you're following direction of a good punya person ke apa, macam like actual, let's say scientist ke apa kan, I'm okay with that. But if you follow people yang lagi bodoh daripada kau, and you have no backbone to like tell them like, bro, your idea is fucking shit. Stop saying
Yeah.
shit to me, shut the fuck up. And susah agak tu.
Yeah, it's difficult, bro, because like I said, at the end of the day, I don't trust any politician. I don't trust Said Sadiq. I don't trust fucking, what's her name? Who's the American AOC? The one who went to the Met Gala wearing that
Eat the
dress. Tax the rich.
Tax the rich.
And then turns out her person who helped her design the dress has been evading tax for years.
Evading tax.
I don't trust anybody, dude. Like you like with her specifically, I feel like it's just alright, you're just trying to be this person so people get behind you. It's the same with Zai Sadiq. Some of the things he does and says, I'm like, alright, I know what you're doing. Like you're just trying to get certain people behind you. And I'm not saying they're all bad. I'm just saying that I just will never trust you all the way. Like there's just no way. At the end of the day. And I think that's healthy.
I'm laughing at when you say you need maybe they need people behind them.
Pause. You know what I mean? I won't trust, and I think it's healthy for us to not trust our government 100%. Always. It doesn't matter if you fucking love this person and you think.
It's like, I think macam when it comes to politics, it's like you pick the less smelly
Lesser evil.
sampah.
Yeah, it's the lesser evil.
The lesser evil. That's the figure of speech. I was trying to find the figure of speech. I went to sampah first, then I went the less smelly sampah is the one that you choose.
Yeah, that's so we have to keep an eye on this, and that's why we're here, right? That's why we vote them in. That's why we do all that shit, right? But
do we vote them in?
No, but yeah. Go register to vote, guys. If you guys haven't registered, please.
Registered.
Go and register. You can check your what do you call it, status on the SPR website, whatever. They already also opened the automatic registration for anybody above 18. So I think if you just turn 18 this year or whatever, I think above 23 they said you have to. If you still haven't registered, you have to go and register. But I think below 23 or something like that, they will auto register you.
Wait, people
Which
born
we
in
also
2003, yeah, is 18. It's gonna turn 18.
Yep.
Yeah, holy shit, that's fucked up.
Hey, we all damn old already, bro.
Yeah, what the fuck? Holy shit. I was 8 in 2003 already, bro. You just
I
born.
told you guys this, man. You need to lean in towards being old. Then this kind of shit doesn't bother you. I lean
Yeah, I'm
in
old.
towards
Yeah, I'm
being
old right now. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
I'm old. I feel
I'm
like
old.
No,
I'm not trying.
people always like, how old are you, huh? And then I'll be like, I'm 28. And then people
Yeah.
like, oh, you're 28 this year ke? Like your birthday dah sampai ke belum? Ah?
Yeah.
I'm like, nah,
Yeah.
bro, I was born in 93. That's all that matters, dude. If I born
Yeah,
like, awal ke lambat ke, I'm 28.
Doesn't matter. It's 93.
I'm not that person. You know, people always like try to elongate like being old. It's like, oh no, I'm turning old in another 7 months. I'm still 27.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I'm
bitch,
turning 30 this
I'm
year.
old too.
bitch, you're 28. Shut the fuck up.
I'm turning 30 this year. No, you are 30. Just waiting for
30.
my.
Yeah.
like-
Like you are 30,
Yeah.
except the moment the clock strikes 12:01 or 12,
Yeah.
it's already like, bro, you're 30.
As if like the body was just still fresh and before
That's
the
why.
moment birthday comes straight like you.
Bodoh.
Fuck off, dude.
Yeah. That's crazy though. We getting old. But I don't think. I think with our generation,
Let's put it this way, lah. We are heading to our prime.
yeah, of course. I feel that way. So 30s is probably.
Let's put it that way.
No, and I also feel like our generation kind of is mentally aging slow. Like people who are I think
No,
between
I
20
think it's the opposite, dude. I think the
I'm the
younger
opposite,
generation,
though.
the faster we mature, dude. Serious.
no, maturity is of course that's different because we get a lot more information. That's different. I'm talking about just like our attitude towards life. Like I still feel I know I'm old already. I'm already like, okay, I'm 26, okay, going there already. I know that. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm only 26. The fuck? Like, you know, I have friends also who's like, dude, I'm only 28, 29. You chill, bro. Like, what's up? Like,
I think because macam you can still do a lot of things as you our opportunity bukan limited nowadays. So we
Yeah.
still feel like we can get to whatever we want to get.
that's time.
Yeah, there's still time for us.
Yeah.
We just have to keep ourselves healthy lah. Tu je.
That's the that's the thing.
Yeah,
lah.
if you keep yourself healthy, you can push yourself, man.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
But again, that's the thing,
sekali
like,
salah
healthy-
minta
healthy-
jalan ke langgar
health-
cannot.
yeah, yeah, of course,
you never know,
of course.
dude.
That one
Of
is just your
So
your
That is-
just
that is
don't
timing,
care about your age. Just chill the fuck out. Enjoy
Yeah.
life, man.
yeah.
That's it, dude. Chill the
I
fuck
think we,
out. Enjoy
yeah, I
life.
think we are like that. I think the older generation, by the time they get to this age, they're like, "Fuck, I gotta get married. I gotta buy a house. I gotta do this. I gotta do that." Like, I think we're all kind of like
We are more
look-
lax.
because we're also looking around like nobody else my age is really doing this shit. So it's only one or two of like our friends who are married, and that also first is crazy. It's like, how the fuck is this person married with a child and my age? That's
Also, and-
insane.
Also, the difficulty, if you ask
Yeah.
me. Like
Yeah,
back
it's not- it's
then,
not as smooth as it is,
easier,
you know.
It's easier back then, like you have a diploma, that's it, bro.
Yeah.
You got a family,
You-
then
you're
if you have
set,
a
you're
diploma,
set.
you're set. You're set. You got a
You
diploma.
upper
Now,
middle,
bro,
you upper
got
middle class already.
masters,
If you
bro,
have a diploma,
nobody-
that's upper middle class.
Yeah.
if you got masters, bro, nobody cares, dude.
Ooh.
If you got masters in bio, okay, this is why I did not take marine bio. I always wanted to become a marine biologist.
Mm.
But even though if I have like a master's in my marine biology, and I think tak boleh pergi jauh, don. And I've seen people with like PhD in biology and kerja kat Starbucks, mat.
yeah.
See,
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah. It's
Yeah, of it lah.
and also you gotta think also about just like prices of things and the very fact that we're still getting paid almost the same as our parents were getting paid. It's a bit, all of it is like kind of difficult lah. And I
Oh.
think we fight for it, but we also at the same time are kind of like, this is the way it is. Like I memang cannot afford to
Correct.
get a house and a car
it's
and
as
all that.
simple as that, though.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's not
just can't
no,
afford
you
it. I
guys
just can't afford the lifestyle.
saw the thing on Twitter where people arguing about fresh grads demanding 3.5k.
Yeah, every fucking 6 months they talk about this shit. Like some idiot will be like, oh, they're demanding too much because they're asking for 3.5K.
Bro, coming from someone who have worked in a place where gaji is around 1,600, 1,500 with like a degree. What the fuck, dude? 3,500 is not that high, dude.
Yeah, that's a bit what the fuck, Like,
Like how?
yeah,
Like
that's not what happened, man.
like you guys, I think you guys know, like when we started ni, we
Yeah,
don't even
2000.
have like 2,000 tak sampai, man. If you sampai 2,000, you like okay, you good. Like you stay at that fucking position and like work your way up because you already
Yeah.
start at like 2,000, you know.
Yeah,
Like other people start at 1,006. I was like,
yeah,
and then you have to daily commute. And I
correct.
remember masa kerja, daily
Yeah, that's the
commute
shit
already
part.
take like almost like 60% of my fucking income.
Yeah, yeah.
Correct.
Apa lagi
Food.
jauh balik?
You're literally like working so you can go to work.
Yeah, yes,
Oh my
yes,
god.
that's crazy. I remember, yeah, one of the first few jobs I had, I remember actually saying this to one of my colleagues. I was like, dude, all the money I have, I need it so that I can live here, so that I can work here. It's not for anything else.
You
Can.
need work, right? You don't have to stay there.
Yeah, yeah.
Essential, no? Just because you want to work, you know, you have to
Yeah.
work.
And then there's
It's
gonna be
fucking
people who are
mad.
saying like, oh, then ride the fucking kenderaan awam lah. And then I'm like,
Can.
bro, if I naik kenderaan awam with my fucking anxiety, this kind of stuff, aku rasa 2 bulan
Yeah,
tembak.
I think it works differently, though.
Tembak
You can't just
kepala,
expect.
doh.
Like even my abang, like he like never take bus or train because he
I
just
never
can't.
take
You know.
bus. I can't. I tak boleh.
He can't. He simply can't. He said that
Dude,
he can't do it.
I can't
Yeah.
go pasar malam, you know.
Yeah.
I can't
Right.
go pasar malam
That's
because
one
whenever like people around me macam tu, I got anxiety. I tak boleh.
That's one thing. And another thing is some people live fucking far away, bro, from where they work. And they cannot afford to live close by to where they work. You know what I mean?
Pergi balik sejam. Pergi
Yeah.
sejam, balik sejam.
Yeah, it's just like the people who live in Seremban and work in KL.
Yeah,
That kind of
dude.
people and all that.
My old
Like-
boss, man, he stays in Seremban, but he works in Ara, you know, depan
Yeah.
Raya, our old office. Oh,
Yeah, that's the thing. Like you cannot just say, just take fucker. What if like Sashi stay in like Gomba and he have to go to work in fucking, I don't know where's far from Gomba.
Wait, how can how
Sungai Buloh or some shit. I don't know. Like that's far, right?
Thinking about that, like you have to like come back home and then you gotta straight makan tidur je, wake up early in the morning so you
Yeah.
can reach the office in time because the office is damn far.
Yeah.
Susah, right? It's not as
No.
easy as you think.
Because
how can we think that this is okay? Why do people feel like, oh, it's okay?
No,
tak apa dah, aku
because
duduk
for them
Seremban.
it's easy. So they don't think about
Yeah.
they think everybody is macam, oh, I'm having it easy, I guess everybody's easy. But
Yeah.
open up. It's, like, not everybody is
Open
living
your eyes,
your
man.
life.
This is not easy, dude. We are not we. I don't believe that human is supposed to like bangun tidur kerja balik mati repeat until you die. You know.
No,
I
that's
would
the thing.
rather
I think
just off myself straight up rather than living that.
I think that's another thing that's like about us. Our parents just felt like I maybe I don't know about Mirul lah, but I can say with like the Indian people and the Chinese people, right? I think with the Indian people, they just feel like we lucky to be here and to be working and to have a job and to be doing all this stuff. You know, not many people from
parents
our
are that.
community get this or whatever. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
they for them it's just like whatever, dude, I'll do whatever the fuck it takes. You know, and we're lucky because our parents did that shit. Now we are in a place where we can look and I can look and be like, nah, I'm not doing that. Like
That's wrong.
Yeah.
that's not how life is supposed to be. We're lucky lah in a way, right? We get to look at
You're
shit.
like aware because is it even worth it though at the end of the day?
Yeah. Yeah,
You're missing out on a lot of things just so you can get money. Of course you want money, but you
Yeah.
can't be like missing out on all things, right?
Yeah, that's why like it's
The whole
important.
idea
Like,
of kerja, and then when you old, then you chill.
That's
yeah,
the thing. I mean,
By the
like
time
kalau you
you old, like,
kerja,
you don't have energy, bro, to chill.
imagine like you plan kerja, and then like what you say, accident mati.
yeah.
Now what?
Point.
Now what?
What the fuck, dude? Oh my god, I
That's the
hate.
thing. That's why like in my I always tell people and I tell some of my colleagues this is sometimes like it's important to I understand some people love their jobs, right? Like I like my job, so I don't really mind working all the time. But at the same time, I know to draw a line. Like, look, I can't work this weekend or I can't work on Thursday night, so I can't. I gotta do this. You gotta you gotta do your shit, right?
Yeah,
That's
betul.
that's one thing that my boss is really good at. Like they tell us that all the time. You gotta take your time and do your other shit, whatever. It's okay if you love your job and you love working and all that. That's fine, but live a little bit, because at the end of the day, how much you love your job. So at the end of the day, when you get old, you're gonna be like, "Fuck, I didn't do this. I
Your
didn't do
boss is not
that."
gonna come and visit your grave, bro. He's not gonna help you lower down the
Yeah,
hole, man.
So you won't know.
yeah, exactly.
That's why my dream
Yeah.
of dying, and I die somewhere dekat on an island. I'm a lone couple, and then there's like animals eating me ke, inside air ke, nobody knows, dude. That's like my dream death, dude. Like I know I'm about to die, so I just start float on the sea and just like mati, and then like yeah, eat, man.
Eat.
Eat, boys.
Eat.
Okay, cool. I think
Tukar,
that's pretty much it.
I'm getting fucking sad now. Tukar.
This is pretty much it. Miro, you had something about an ad for us again. It's a very, very ad focused episode, this one.
Apropos. So okay, I don't know. Remember, fuck, man. I grew up in the golden age of piracy, yo. I
Golden
grew up
days.
in the golden age of piracy, and before even macam torrent was like a big thing now.
Thing, yeah.
I remember back then, if I download a movie, right? If I want to download a movie, I'm gonna download the movie on Monday, but I'm gonna watch it next week. Next Monday.
Yeah.
So I was on the internet at an age where the internet is that fucking slow.
Yeah.
So I had to plan my shit and a week early. Like I know next week my friends are coming over. We're gonna watch Tom Yam Goong.
Yeah.
Ombak last time, man.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna download this shit. I go back then torrent. It's like literally sekali download 2 KB, 1.8 KB. Oh my god. Okay, what a time. So
Back when seeding was actually important.
dude,
Carried a purpose.
I
Yeah,
still
it's actually
have
important.
my torrent account since I ever started torrent.
Nice.
I still have that account.
Dang.
And then that particular okay, you guys know uTorrent, this kind of stuff, and I use Bitcomet now. Bitcomet is like an old
Yeah,
fucking
Bitcomet.
torrent.
That small logo will be at your desktop.
And
You
then
can check.
you always
And
see on my PC
yeah,
especially, and so
yeah.
and then there's like there's like a pangkat, as in you're in tentera.
Right.
So mine is like, I think my pangkat is like general or some shit.
Like the highest, one of the highest ones.
Gila. So okay, the thing is, when you download this time of zaman, and it's only starting to macam be a big thing.
Yeah.
So people came out with ads like, "Oh, stop piracy, stealing.
Yep.
It's bad, blah 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 blah." So this ad where they said you wouldn't steal a car, you wouldn't steal a house, you wouldn't download a house, apa semua kan?
Yeah.
You remember the ad that's like the black ni betul ada white subtitles man. So I was just chilling, minding my own business. I was going through Reddit punya on 3D printing.
Mm.
And then it just occurred to me, because of 3D printing, this fucking ad is fucking obsolete.
Right.
Like the thing that they said,
Yeah.
you wouldn't download a house. I remember that fucking ad. Now we are at an age where people literally 3D printing house.
You can literally download a house.
Literally can download a house now. You can literally download a car now.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god. You see, the thing about, that's why I'm so sad that I can't live to the point where I can see the future.
Like super, like 100 years from
future,
now,
like,
right?
I want to see talking dogs, dude. I want to see talking dogs. I can't see that because I know I'm going to die. So, like, for me, and I was at an age where that was the thing, like you wouldn't download a house. But now I've lived like long enough to see
it actually happen.
You can download a house, bro. Now you get
It's
me?
I think that. Go ahead. You continue first.
So it's just like, I want to say it's like 3D printing, though. It's like, for me, a 3D printing magic, if you ask me. It's like,
it is.
it's
It
not
is.
there
I
yet,
agree with it.
but it's like magic, do you guys know that they use 3D printing a lot in the perubatan punya industry, in the medication?
Yeah.
Like not talking about like just manufacturing, you know, like individual hospitals right now, they own their own 3D printers.
What are they using it
So
for?
for instance, macam like recently when COVID hits, everyone is like tak cukup mask, whatever the fuck. So what certain hospital does is they buy 3D printers and they print their own like certain things that they can print, you know, like the tubing, bukan tubing, like the connection towards the tubing, the I forgot the name of that thing, the T thing, and then the tutup thing. They can print that
Right,
on the spot in the
right.
hospital now. And imagine, and then you can buy your own 3D printer at home, though, sekarang.
Yeah, man. Even second-hand ones,
buy-
man.
Yeah, like because my old office we have a 3D printer, and dude, we print action figures, though.
Oh shit. Fire.
Like, bro, you don't have a girlfriend? Print yourself a fucking girlfriend, dude.
I'm sure somebody in Japan has done that.
No, 3D print a girlfriend and then just install like AI to just reply whatever the fuck you say then.
That's how you get the movie Her. Relax.
3D printer, dude.
No, but I think I think what we've seen technology do from like the 90s to now, like I think we maybe because we are in it, and yeah, we will say sometimes, oh, remember back then the internet was slow and downloading was hard and all that. For me back then it wasn't torrent, it was because I wasn't like a big movie guy, it was just LimeWire. Like, that was my
lagu je.
yeah, just my songs. Like, but even then, one fucking song would take half a day to download. You know what I mean?
And then salah download dapat virus waktu. Oof.
Salah
Good,
download
man.
dapat virus.
Is the hub of my.
Oh,
Sashi,
fucked up.
Sashi, do you remember that I salah download something last time when we were staying together, and then my PC it's like slowly collapsing?
I think I was there for that as well.
I think you were there also, because you can see like
was
suddenly there's characters
Blue spike,
yes.
jumping around in my character.
Yeah.
I remember.
Like stealing my fucking cursor.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
It's like somebody was on your
on my PC.
computer, basically. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
But the thing is, like, we say that, but actually, I think we haven't fully wrapped our heads around how crazy it is that we went in the span of like 3 decades from no phones to like
Everyone
from no
has a
mobile
phone.
phones to everybody has a phone now.
It
Like,
became from a luxury to a necessity, though.
from having internet being like a rich people thing.
Now we are literally communicating.
Yes, we're
like
doing a
this.
whole fucking podcast on the internet,
Oh
like,
my god.
and it doesn't drop off. Nothing happens. Like, it's all good. Like, I think only when I guess maybe when we get old, right? Only when you look back, only you start to think like, what the fuck, dude? Like, life changed like crazy in the span of our 26 to 28 years of life on this earth. So much shit has changed, dude. Like,
No, also it's a curse, tau. Sebab
of
apa?
course.
By having like our, especially handphone, man. Handphone
Yeah.
for me, it's like, oh my god. Okay,
It's the worst thing.
because like we have things to keep us entertained, and we forgot to look up and see, you know.
Yeah.
People don't
for sure.
appreciate like how far we have come. Like it's like belakang kepala diorang, you know.
You're right. You just feels like
they don't realize that we are
Yeah.
that far ahead in
Yeah.
the future compared to like 30 years ago.
Yeah. The fact that, back then
fact,
when I want to go see my
TV
grandma, I have to
slowly
drive.
becoming obsolete. What the fuck, bro?
Yeah, TV is no more TV. It's just a screen now.
Yeah,
It's not. There's no such thing as
it's no longer
TV actually.
It's a screen. Betul.
It's just a screen.
You're right. You're right.
Because you can watch whatever the fuck you want to watch on your TV. What?
Yeah,
Plug a wire in.
Nobody cares like if it's a TV cover, as long as there's a screen that can stream my shit.
Yeah. You got what's they called what's that
Projector.
Google thing called? The Google thing where you can cast Google Cast.
Google Cast.
Chromecast.
Yeah. You straight from your phone, you can just press one button and whatever you're watching on your phone will be on your TV. Like, TV is not TV anymore.
Like I think your TV also same. Your TV smart TV kat Gavi kan.
Yeah.
Like my TV kan, I can just buka YouTube video. I'm like fuck the screen ni. I just tekan one button, tekan second button, terus keluar dekat.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Play punya shit and power.
Yeah.
Dude.
Which like what Mirul is saying, because we are so into the technology and we use it so much, We don't realize how crazy what we're doing is.
We are dude. Imagine last time, let's say we take like 20 years ago lah. If you want a camera, you gotta bring a fucking camera. You want a phone,
Yeah.
you have to bring a phone. If you want a camera and a phone, you have to bring both.
The weird thing is like how mad we get when something doesn't work right.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yes.
Oh.
But then when you think about it, like, dude, you didn't even need this. Like,
Yeah. 20 years ago. Yeah.
even like a couple of years back, you didn't need this.
Yeah.
Now that you're already like used to it, and then like when it doesn't work, right, you're so mad at it.
Facebook and all went down the other day for 6 hours. I didn't know I was asleep, but
I was so mad because I was like using my Instagram. I watched a movie and then I came to my room to use Instagram. It didn't work.
yeah.
And then like, what the fuck? And then I just googled that shit out. Then only I realized that these three apps like power outage.
And the thing is, everybody was like, holy shit. No Instagram, no WhatsApp, no Facebook. How the fuck? Yo, like companies depend on this. But think about it. Like,
so
what?
relaxed,
Like
so relied on it.
it's an app. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we didn't need
Yeah.
this shit. How much?
Because the app is just much you post picture.
Yeah.
It's like
WhatsApp lah, WhatsApp lah, I guess.
WhatsApp is like the most important of the three.
Yeah, because it's communication, right?
But the outrage is crazy.
Yeah, because that's the thing lah. We take it. It's become so much a part of our life that yeah, you can't live without this shit, bro. Like if I don't have Wi-Fi, then what? I can't work. You know what I mean? There's no way I can work if I don't have Instagram and Facebook, whatever. I wouldn't be able to do my job properly. You know, if you work in advertising, you gotta have that shit to see shit or whatever. You know. Yeah, it's fucking crazy to think about. Like, especially for us, I think our generation is the ones who saw it go from nothing to now. Like we grew up literally kicking stones and kicking cans, and that's what we did.
Oh my god, I'm
Isi botol dengan air, play football
Yeah.
with that.
no
And
belakang
then-
kelas main penutup botol, lu main bola.
Main penutup botol.
betul.
And then we saw it like while we were in, because I guess our parents also saw it, but they're not in it, right? Like we started using the internet when it was like Middle said, started using it when it first came out, and we started to see how life slowly changed. And like after a while, like, all right, my books are no longer, they're all getting dusty already now, because now like I'm just on my computer the whole time. Like we saw it really like happen. It's fucking crazy. Like we're talking about kids born in 2003. For them, this is life.
Now they have audiobook, man.
Yeah. Yeah, for them, this is life, right? Life
People
is-
read the books to you, bro.
Yeah. We got that lazy, bro.
Just
Just
pakai
sit-
earphone, tidur je, just listen to the whole book. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah. It's,
Crazy.
but that's the thing, this for like we said just now, the kids were born in 2003. For them, this is life, lah. Life is you get a
Yeah.
phone. When you reach a certain, you get a phone. You have an iPad when you're a fucking baby to watch stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
You go to kedai makan and you can see a baby keeping quiet, padahal the fellow just playing his iPad.
yeah.
The fellow pandai how to unlock it. He knows
Yeah.
how to go to the YouTube and type his shit.
Yeah. You gotta know how to go in.
Whenever I see
like in
kids
Baby Shark.
main iPad and I get tripped the fuck out, dude. Like how the
It's so
fuck
weird.
hell?
It's so
No.
weird.
But also macam, damn, you guys like literally can search things now. So
Okay,
get ready to be exposed really quick.
so I
Get-
just did a
no.
quick calculation now.
Right.
How old is the internet today in 2021? It's 11,895 days.
Okay.
So I divide it by 365 lah kan?
Yeah.
11895 divided by 365 because how many years I want to know, right?
Yeah. Correct. Your math is correct.
My math is bad, so I need you guys to correct me.
Yeah, your man is
Correct,
correct.
The internet has only been around for 32.5
Yes.
Yeah, that's only like a few
I'm-
years older than
I'm
all of us.
28. I'm
Yeah.
28.
Yeah.
Okay, Acha, we actually been there like when it actually like started, basically.
I
feel
was
so
6 when the
pressured,
internet-
I feel
Yeah.
so fucking pressured. I'm born at a time where I see this thing come,
Yeah.
and like my generation is gonna set where this thing is gonna go,
Yeah. That's true.
And the way that
Fuck
my
is gonna
generation is
decide,
going,
bro.
it's going back. It's trying to go away from this. You get me?
Yes. A lot of
Like
us
the goal, our generation punya goal is to get away from the internet.
correct. Most of us. I would say most of the people our age and slightly older, we probably used it like fuck when we were like between the teenage years or whatever. But we've now probably gotten to the point where it's like, man, if I have to use Instagram, I wouldn't use it. That's what all my friends say.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
if I didn't have to use it, I wouldn't use it.
you guys don't feel pressured?
What do you mean?
I don't know.
I
I
do
feel
feel
so
pressured in the sense that if
pressured.
I feel pressure where like say I always feel like okay, I don't use Instagram anymore. I can come to that conclusion. And then suddenly I'll be like, no, I need to communicate with people.
Yeah.
I need to post my stuff online. I
Yeah.
need to
You're stuck.
even our podcast, my
Yeah.
artwork, all my music video stuff. I need to sort of promote it there.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so I
They're
still
stuck
have to be there. Yeah, I'm stuck.
Yeah.
I don't want it. If I can, I don't want, but I have to.
Yeah, we're stuck. That's what Mirul is saying, right? Like, because you will be able to get to a point where you don't need to use this stuff. There are certain artists who don't use
because
Instagram.
they have people to do it for them.
Not just that, but some
don't even want to be part of that society.
if you get like real actual success and real actual fame, people know you. You don't need to be posting for anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like Jay-Z doesn't have a fucking Instagram account. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure Beyonce doesn't need an Instagram account for anything. Like, why would you? You know what I mean? So just the label just post lah when she drops an album and it'll be fine. Like,
just that our life right now is revolved around it.
Cannot lah. There's no way. What?
We cannot clue it for now. Yeah.
Yeah. There's no way. If I want to drop an album, I can't just be like, I'm getting off my Instagram and then like how am I?
Yeah, cannot do because people. Instagram is like the most important thing, I guess, right now, and maybe Twitter and WhatsApp or that's the thing. I'm not using Facebook though, so yeah.
Yeah, fuck Facebook lah. Yeah. But Facebook is just good for dog videos.
Dog videos?
That's what my Facebook, like my algorithm. If I go to the video section and I scroll, it's all just dog videos and shit.
Oh, they have like a separate section for videos now?
Yeah. You just go. No, when you click on one video, usually it will start scrolling. You'll have like Instagram lah. You'll have suggestions, right? So yeah, mine is just mostly I click on a dog, video, and then the dogs just keep coming on them. That's it. Okay, yeah. I think it's interesting lah. It's interesting to see also because we're still technically young lah. Internet is not even at its mid-age crisis yet.
Yeah.
it's only 32. We haven't seen where it can go lah. Yeah, interesting.
If the internet was a character in How I Met Your, if that from How I Met Your Mother, he would probably dating.
What's the crazy girl?
The crazy.
Yeah, Janice, I think.
Janet.
Not Janet. Yeah.
Janice is.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Janet. Yeah, she's the crazy girl before he actually met the mom. You know what I mean? That's where internet is at right now. Okay, cool. Anything else? I think we talked about quite a lot actually.
No.
You good? You good, bro?
I need to lie down.
All right, cool. Before we end, I guess it's a little bit of music. Nothing much interesting really came out.
Football, music. I think music.
You all seen Squid Game or not?
Oh,
yeah, I have.
Yeah,
man.
I watched Squid Game.
What did you guys think?
Meh.
I enjoyed it. I liked certain aspects of it. I know why people say it's overrated. I can see that also because Netflix just promote.
Fucking, they're such a monster at it, bro. They're
they
so
just
good at it.
promote the fuck out of
They
it.
are
I'm
the
actually
Ed Sheeran of series.
waiting for the time where they start promoting Cowboy Bebop in any live action. So I want to see how that blows up.
Apa nama? John Cho kan?
Yeah, that guy. White Castle,
dude.
Squid Game okay, fun.
I think for me it was just like it's not bad. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. When the second episode when they start playing the game already, you're like okay, cool.
Spoiler alert, by the way, everyone. Spoiler alert.
Fuck you, like if you haven't watched that, then
I'm a good guy. Spoiler alert.
I like the twist at the end. Like the last episode, the twist is nice.
The old guy.
About the old guy. Like
you guys don't see that coming?
I didn't see it fully coming, but I kind of I could.
Okay.
Basically, I was like, something just something with the old.
Yeah, once that's the thing. I felt something about the old guy.
Yeah, same. Yeah,
but
I didn't know he would be the one, but I just thought This guy a bit weird. Like,
But the most chibai death, I think, is the Ali punya death.
bro, fuck that, bro. I don't care about the rest. I wasn't
scared, bro.
emotionally
Yeah,
involved.
Like I had a feeling he was gonna die, lah. But this way, like, damn, son.
No,
The
I kind
one
of
that hit me
knew
most,
it,
and the 240 girl though. Fuck, dude.
I know that one. You're
Oh,
right.
the one, the
The one that
other girl, is it?
the father was like like a pastor and then killed the mom.
Yeah. Yeah,
and then,
yeah, yeah.
And then she killed the father.
Yeah.
When she died, I was like, I'm done with this series. I don't know.
And
why.
also the way
Yeah, go ahead, Chan, go ahead.
also the way she died, lah, right? Like it was
Ah.
the marble game, right?
Yeah, the marble game. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of
She
fucked
got
up.
no
lah.
one
No,
else, dude. If she go
no,
out,
no.
that's why she
I
just
saw
wanna
this
die,
one.
dude.
I saw this
Yeah.
one screen run punya video, and they were mentioning how these people die the way that
Yeah, yeah.
in a way that they actually predicted earlier.
Correct.
Like how this girl was like this North Korean girl was telling that she would slice off the first snack and
Yeah,
keep it
yeah.
at the end.
The guy, the snake neck guy, remember there's a scene where the guys can't find him, he jumps off the bridge
Jumps
Yeah.
off, and then he also
and then
jumps off. Yeah.
he dies by falling from the
Certain cool
girl.
things, like in Squid Game that I like. And
Yeah,
good
but-
acting. I like the acting too. Like very
Acting,
animated kind of
South
like it.
Korean and especially their acting power gila.
yeah.
If you,
And
if you
no,
watch their
I
series,
actually,
the
I actually
acting
saw
power.
like people complaining about the acting, like saying it's like very like anime type, but like yeah, it's very enjoyable. though.
That's what it's trying to convey, lah.
Yeah, it's very enjoyable though when they act like that. Like
My only thing is that I just realized while watching that South Korean language, right? Fucking whiny, bro, the way they talk.
oh my,
Oh,
Wait, is
sound like-
the sound lah. Sound very
yeah, it's like why
whiny.
you keep dragging the last part of the sentence? I'm like, it's like
Yeah,
but,
it was
but the
fun.
point is,
You have the classic Malay punya bahasa. It's like never ending question, you know, like
yeah.
tuan number saya nak pergi ke sana.
Yeah.
Ke sana mana?
Chan, so what's your favorite game?
I like
Mm,
the
most I enjoyed,
What
right?
are the games, ah?
The
Stop and go,
Light,
Red Light Green Light, Honeycomb,
Honeycomb, and then the
Tug of War,
and
Marble,
then Marble, and then
the jumping one, the glass one,
the glass one, and Squid Game.
and Squid Game is that one. I would say the glass one gave me the most anxiety because I'm scared of heights.
Glass one, I really like it, especially their luck when the glass manufacturer datang.
Yeah, the fella come and look at the shit. I was like,
It's a
oh
cool
shit.
game because I was thinking like maybe these guys can take a look at the reflection
Yeah,
of it,
yeah.
and he's like, okay, there's some reflection and shit. Okay,
I
that's
actually
cool.
paused the movie, Google search, you know, can you see, you know?
But glass,
Yeah.
I actually
so
paused.
cool lah. And how like Dan Chibai, the boss, like when he know that they can find out, he off
Just
all
turn
the
off the
light.
light. Yeah, fucking
Yeah,
chill.
teruk pula, seh.
Dude, I would enjoy the movie more if the VIPs that came shut the fuck up.
Okay,
Yeah,
the-
okay,
The
okay.
VIPs breaks the immersion.
Yeah,
that is the
they-
bad acting. That is bad
They
acting.
did the bad acting, but I enjoyed that also.
No,
It
I
kind of
would
showed me
love
like
to
they're
have
very
them,
caricature
but-
type of.
Yeah,
They're
but
very
if
caricature
they
type of
don't
acting.
talk, if they don't talk, it will be nice.
No, I think they're trying to show that they are not these like cool people and shit. They're just fuckers. They're just rich, dumb fuckers. You know what I mean?
I actually like that. Yeah, I know it can take off your immersion, but I enjoyed
Yeah.
that shit. Like this weird, macam dumb fuck punya acting.
Yeah.
I think my favorite game is the Honeycomb. I think it was very funny.
Yeah, the fact that they had to end up doing that shit.
Damn funny that shit. And everybody start following.
Yeah.
And then I think the glass one is nice. Marble one damn day.
Marble one was the most sad episode lah.
Marble one damn sad episode. And then I hated the other bitch, man. The one who fucked the gangster one. Call him small dick. Man.
Oh, he fucking annoying, boss.
Damn annoying her character.
Fucking annoying, but well played lah. Fucking,
Yeah.
I
No,
hated her
you want
so
to
much.
know why she's annoying? Because we have all meet that person.
Correct.
Yes.
Like
the person that
whenever
just won't shut the
we have
Especially-
to do like group project and there's always
Yeah,
like
yeah,
one
yeah.
bitch.
Yeah.
Especially the part where she didn't get selected into a group and then you
Yeah.
see her be taken away. But then she just like
She's just there, yeah.
she's like, fuck.
I was actually happy. I was like, okay, finally this bitch died. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
she
go
came
take
back, I was
down her
like-
or what, right?
I was like,
Yeah.
huh?
And then she was smiling terkatil.
Yeah, fucking Chibai. I was like, dude, fuck this bitch.
Okay, like entertaining lah.
Yeah, I mean,
Man,
it
was
Sachin
solid
come
kept me
entertainment.
watching.
Remember
Yeah,
that one
same.
time we were having a movie night and then we were like going back and forth what movie you gonna watch. It was
When?
you, me, Raccoon, and then we did like a circle thing, roulette thing,
Yeah.
and then I suggested Battle Royale.
Yeah.
If you like this, you have to
Yeah.
watch Battle Royale.
What it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Battle Royale 2000 because this is the same fucking idea.
That's the
But
OG one
Battle
lah.
Royale, you don't have a choice. You have to kill or you be killed. Like this one, you can like, oh fuck, let's all chow. And then if I get another invitation, I was like, you know what? I don't want to join. Tak apa, you have the
Yeah.
choice,
This
right?
director wanted to make this in 2004, I think,
Yeah.
as an anime, something like that.
Kena
But
reject.
then he got rejected, like fuck. And then now, I actually kind of like the fact that he got to make it now because it looks really good though.
That's the thing. The sets fucking
The
beautiful.
sets, the production, all really nice. And I don't understand how the hero wants to go and he could have just denied the flight, but then he wanted to go back.
Okay, wait. Why did he dye his hair red randomly? Like I'm like,
And so
what's going on? Like,
and then he like turned back. He wants to go find that place, bro. You don't even know where the fucker is. Where are you going?
He got,
John
he
Wick,
got
man.
money, dude. If you got money, you feel like, you know what? I think it's time for me to live. And maybe he wanted red hair, so he went and get red hair.
I guess
But
like,
then-
it was just a very
but then-
pointless.
Like
It was just a
Yeah.
very pointless part lah. I was like, what is
because-
what's
No, because I think the red hair thing and it's quite important juga. Sebab that's the first decision that he decided to live his life according to his
on his own term,
because that scene came literally after the number one punya death.
yeah lah.
Vietnam,
Yeah.
man. And
Yeah.
the guy said like, you got the money, then what the fuck you doing? Live your life, You think
Yeah.
and then he's like, you know what? I'm gonna live my life. And the first thing that he did was he got his like he's a leke, when he go to the salon. Like,
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you know.
he didn't go to eat first. He didn't go buy booze. He didn't go fuck anyone. He just straight up go, I want to cut my hair. I want to get my hair wrapped.
yeah.
Baller as fuck move, dude.
I'm gonna watch Alice in Borderland next.
Yeah, I heard that's good also.
I heard that's good also.
There's also another one someone was telling me about. There's a Portuguese one also. It's called The Process, I think. Where it's about something about like when you turn 20, then you kind of have to go to this place and go through all these tests and shit. And this will determine whether you can go and live in paradise or you have to go back and live in poverty forever. Some crazy shit like that. Apparently, that's pretty good also. There's a lot of these kind of genre punya
Battle Royale.
Battle Royale type stuff, lah. You know what I mean? But
There's one
yeah,
You
called
gotta-
3%,
you guys, if you have like people out there also, you have time, watch Battle Royale.
Yeah.
Like the first 5 minutes, you are hooked. Like
yeah.
That
I mean, it was okay, lah. I was compelled to watch the whole thing.
yes,
Like I didn't feel like I don't want to watch this anymore. Like I watched the whole thing. Like it was. Yeah.
So it's a series called 3%.
I think so. I forgot what the name.
It's a Brazilian show.
I think I forgot already. Forgot what she said to me.
Came out last year.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. But again, kudos to Netflix lah. They know how to make something blow up, bro.
That's true. Even though macam it's not like super good pun dia macam tahu promote dah.
They know how to do that. That girl, whatever her name was, the North Korean girl. She's about to be the most followed person on Instagram.
She's already.
Okay, happened already lah. Okay.
Yeah. when she started off Squid Game, she was like 800k. je.
Yeah. Now she's at 17 million already.
Now she's the top.
Yeah.
Top
And she's also now the global ambassador for Louis Vuitton.
Even the gangster guy also got 1
Yeah.
million already.
man,
he said
the gangster
his
guy
caption.
is style, bro.
He
Yeah,
said his caption, "Thank you for making me a millionaire."
Yeah.
Just 1 million followers.
Yeah.
The
No,
guy, he's my favorite.
I like his
character
character. I like his
He's my
character.
favorite character.
Very well casted. So he really looks like that. He talks like
Pay off
that.
lah. So okay lah.
Yeah.
He delivered his role really well.
When he do like the backstabbing shit, you feel like it's him.
Yeah.
Bro. He actually
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
the snake tattoo. I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, this guy vibing.
And the part when at the glass game when he did that shit, I was damn mad. I was like, you fucking little bitch. Like I'm glad that's the only time I was like happy with that crazy girl. I was like, okay, go take him and just die. Both of y'all die together.
I already know already they're gonna die together.
Yeah.
That one I saw it coming lah. Like you guys are gonna die together one for sure.
Okay, cool.
Not bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's nothing else. Not much music came out. I do just want to mention West Side Gun, Hitler Wears Hermes 8 came out, I think 3 or 4 weeks ago, I think, but I hadn't listened to it, and I did. I highly recommend it. I think it's probably the rap album of the year so far.
What?
West Side Gun.
Yeah, rap album of the year. Remember what I said, huh? Not hip hop album of the year, rap album of the year.
West.
Yeah, West Side
West
Gun.
Side Gun. Okay.
Great. It feels like
Hitler wear Hermes. Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
That's a title for an album. Yeah.
he had a series last, so this is gonna be
Hitler
the
wear
last
Hermes.
installment. 8. Yeah, he's done 7 of these already. So there's side A and side B. Side B is the one that just came out.
Yo, the album cover of his fire, man.
Yeah, he's wearing a Celine mask. I think the other one he's wearing some Versace thing also.
Yeah.
Dope lah. I think just
before fire.
the presentation is dope. The way it sounds is you can tell they put a lot of time into it lah. There's a lot of texture in all of the songs. A lot of fire verses on there. Yeah, y'all go check that shit out. But other than that, I haven't been listening to anything much. I think we're getting fuck, I forgot who's dropping next week. I forgot, man. It's okay. I forgot somebody's dropping next week, but I can't remember.
Ali Mama.
It's always Ali Mama, right? Okay, cool. I think we've been going on for quite some time already, so let's end this shit right here. We'll let you guys know if we will be back next week or if this is gonna be a 2 weeks once thing. So yeah, Gas Station Podcast episode 38. I'm your host Kayczar. I'm back once again with my boys. We got Nobu Place, aka Amirul, in the building. Nobu, you wanna let people know when you may be coming back to streaming?
Soon.
Soon. Okay.
I'll be back soon. You just need to get stuff cleared out, do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Watch out.
Once shit stuff clear out, then I'll be back.
Watch out for that. In the meantime, you can go check out his Twitch channel still, twitch.tv/NobuPlays. That's NOADU
I
Plays.
still will be posting memes though on Instagram. Follow me on Noble Plays also.
Yeah, follow him on Instagram for the memes.
Also, every time it rains, I'll be posting. Confirm.
Yes. Also, with us as usual is Kafka Purp, aka Sashi. You can find him on Instagram at Kafka_Purp. Anything dropping?
No drops this week. Maybe
No
next
drop.
week.
Alright, cool. Go check out his art. I think you just dropped something yesterday,
Today.
yeah, go check out his art. My name is Kayczar. I'm a rapper producer. You can check my music out on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you get your music. That's pretty much it. Gas Station Podcast. We signing the fuck out. Peace.